like glowing. If you're getting them, I'm getting them. Hi, hello, and welcome to The Bookish Life.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Tori. Why do you have that look on your face?
What?
You have that weird look on your face. Oh my God, I was going to get one of those today.
Too bad.
I'm being good and drinking water. Anyway, in today's episode, we are chatting the mid-year freakout tag.
Yeah. Even though, are you doing it on your channel?
I already did mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you didn't watch it, clearly.
I mean, I watch all of your videos, but like I put them on while I'm working and they're just kind of like there.
Yeah, I did it while we were at Book Bonanza.
Oh, then I don't know if I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't watch any videos while we were gone.
I watched the start of yours today because you posted it today, but I didn't get through all of it.
I did.
I switched to your Get Ready With Me for Patreon.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, I was getting ready while I was doing my makeup. I watched yours. And
Yeah.
it took me the same amount of time to do my makeup.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. I was proud of myself.
Nice. You usually take a lot longer to do your makeup.
I know. You have all the questions? I don't know the questions.
Okay. I mean, the first one is the same. Best book how many books have you read? We'll start there.
Oh, good question. I think I've read almost 100. You said
Not
you've read
more?
160, and I don't think that's true.
20.
Oh, 120.
I didn't say 60. It's 120. Did I say 60 in my video?
No, you said 120.
Okay.
Where's my Goodreads challenge? How do I know?
My Goodreads is not updated at all. I just counted all the books in my templates that I've done so far.
Okay, so 88 plus 3, because I finished 3 books.
91.
What is that? 91.
I mean, that makes sense because you read like maybe like 3 to 5 less than me a month. And so if you add that up for 6, then that means I've read that much. Yeah.
Yeah. We have 7 days left of the month, though, for June.
We do.
And I want to read 6 books.
You finished 3 yesterday.
2 yesterday. I finished 1 Friday and 2 yesterday.
Oh, okay. So you were reading a lot, but today you're working. So
yeah, I have to film and edit, or I film and work, but I do have an audiobook, so I'm hoping.
Okay.
I don't know. I have a lot that I want to do in the next 7
There's
days.
so many books coming out this week, though, that I'm really excited for, but
I started the Callie Mel one today.
okay, so there have been mixed, like there's so many 4 and 5-star reads, but then there's like 2-star reviews. So that makes me nervous, but I don't know if those people are just being harsh, but I'm excited
to be
for that
fair,
one.
I am, I'll tell you, 8% in and I'm liking it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So like you would get the vibe and like the writing. If you didn't like it, you would know by now.
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 parts where I was like the word was weird. Like I had to reread the sentence. Like it didn't flow very well, but that's like me being like super picky. But I'm not being picky on this book. Like I'm going into it thinking it's going to be like the best time ever.
Hate to love figure skaters. And that cover just sells it.
I know. So I'm
she
excited.
had to publish early, which is cool. I mean, not cool that Amazon took down her pre-order, but
yeah.
The best book you've read so far in 2024.
This is really hard.
What did you say in your video?
I don't remember.
Oh, Samantha texted me. So she's doing a video. This is relevant, I swear. She said she's editing the video where she read some of my favorite books, and she gave 2 of them 5 stars, but she gave one of them 2 stars. Guess which one she gave 2 stars? I was like totally
Powerless.
fine. Yes.
See, I'm not the only one.
I know. I like initially I was like, sure, like I really don't care. I'm not going to be offended. It's totally fine. And then she's like, great. It was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. And I was like, okay, listen, I'm aware that is a book that many people do not like. So it's okay.
It's either you love it or you hate it.
But like that's one of my favorite books of the year. And her new one comes out next week. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't think I'll read that.
No, you don't have to. But I'm excited.
I'm glad you're excited.
It is so good.
You know what? When the Moon Hatched. That was. I think I read that after I read, or I filmed my. Even though it was a 4.5. Freakout. That was a 5-star for me.
But you said if you were being picky, it'd be 4.5.
Yeah. Okay. So. How many? I don't know. What books? I don't know books. Books. What did I read? I don't remember.
So, but I guess like also there's some that I would give 4.5, but I'm like just like the feeling it left me with is like
yes,
great.
Yes.
So I would understand that with the Moon Hatched.
That one was one. What was another one that was like I have to go through my Goodreads because I'm like books. What did I read? I don't know what I read.
Is your Goodreads up to date?
Yeah, besides the 3 books that I've like, I just finished Friday and yesterday. Fourth Degree by Nikki Castle. That was a good one.
That'd be your favorite of the year?
Not of the year. I can't pick just one. Like, there's no way. How do you pick just one? Like, Fragile Sanctuary is up there. Burnout is up there. I have a lot of books that like I'd love to talk about that I've read.
The Women.
Yeah, that one is good. Of course, House of
Flame and Shadow.
Yeah, Flame and Shadow.
And then one of mine would be I always say the title wrong. The Devil in the Deep Blue Sea by Elizabeth Rourke. I loved that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and so
I was surprised you said that one was like out of all your books. One Dark Window.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at my favorite book at each month template.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, okay, so one of those has to be my favorite of the year, right? If it's my favorite of each month. And the one that I love the most is I always say between, just The Devil and the Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
It was so good. That was one of the only books this year that made me like stay up late reading because I couldn't put it down.
I have a lot that give me like vibes, but I think like if I'm talking like all around really good read, The Women.
Which I have to read.
Which is so funny because like out of all the romance books, I chose a historical fiction.
Yeah. I just feel like, I don't know, and like this month I've only had 2 5-star reads. So I just haven't had anything that like, I need to like read books. Like I want to read more fan fiction. And we're going to get to the prompt, which is like, what do you want to read the rest of the year? But I need more that really hit. And I'm not reading them. Best sequel you've read so far this year?
I would say House of Flame and Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
But also Two Twisted Crowns, which was like One Dark Window, that duet. That one was really good. That took a turn. That second book really got me. I was like, holy shit.
I feel like all of your favorites I have not read yet. Except for Sarah J. Maas. But
that's saying something.
Yeah. I mean, I would also say Ashes of You by Catherine as the last book in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a really good ending to the series. So
yeah.
Like it's tied with my favorite.
Of all time?
No, of the series.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shadows of You and Ashes of You are my 2 favorites.
Mine are Echoes and Ashes. And then I don't know other series that I don't read series. So yeah. Next question.
Okay. Calling yourself out.
I do every time we talk. A new release you haven't read yet, but you really want to.
A novel love story. One, because I'm in the middle of reading it. I got 7% in. Yet. But by the time this episode is, it will. Okay, but I'm like scared. Do you ever get like scared to read like an anticipated release? Like I'm scared to read it because I'm like, what if I hate it?
That's how I felt because I just started Happy Place. And I'm really like it? No, I am. I'm really liking it. I'm 50 pages in now and it's really, really good. And it's like super angsty too because it's like
second chance.
Broke up. Yeah. But they have to like be around each other. Oh my God, it's so good. So, but I was worried that I wouldn't like it because I've had some of hers that I'm just like, meh. Like I didn't dislike it, but it was like nothing good. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher because everyone keeps telling me I'm gonna cry, but I'm like, what if I start reading it and I don't cry?
I mean, I probably won't cry, but it's a single dad nanny romance, right?
Yeah.
What could make you cry?
I don't know. Zay texted me and she was like, I cried in the first 20%. And I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
I know.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I know. Of new releases that are coming out in July, maybe. Like I just did my TBR. So it's like business casual.
That's a separate prompt.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Not on yet.
Okay, sorry. What's the next question then?
Well, I didn't answer. You answered.
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say Bride by Ellie Hazelwood. I have not read yet. You read that one.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, and I really want to read that one. So, but I think that's the only one. I mean, other than like any romantic that has come out this year that I haven't read yet. So,
yeah.
Worst book you've read so far. Do we want to answer this? I skipped this in my video.
Well, I will say A Little Life. I feel like that's a safe.
Okay, that's fair.
That's a safe answer. By Yana Gahara. Yana Gahara. I DNF'd that book. And I feel like this is like, I think we've talked about this, or I've talked about this in quite a bit videos. What?
Mm-hmm. I have an answer though. Go ahead.
Oh, you do? Okay. Anyway, I just feel like if you are chronically ill or disabled, do not read this book. Just say that.
I know, like, I don't know why people praise it so much when that, I think, is like the definition of trauma. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, that's like, I want to watch people suffer, so I'm going to read this book. Like, there's nothing hopeful about that book.
Well, that's why I went into it, right? Because I was thinking, like, okay, if it's a story where it's like super trauma, they go through stuff, and then there's like some type of HEA. I say HEA, like not love HEA, but like the characters live. They do not. So yeah, not for me.
Because like we're so close to, I mean, like obviously you live with a disability, and like I'm so close to you that it's like we don't need that story in our lives. Like we don't need to spend our time reading that because like
yeah.
No.
But like then I think of like I read The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, which is another book you have not read, that I think you would actually love. That one is someone who actually like contemplates suicide, goes through with it, and she's thrown into the Midnight Library where she can relive like certain you know, decisions that she made, that there was like another decision that she wanted to kind of go through, and that had like a happily ending for the character herself, like not love happily ever after, but like
you know, there was hope to it, like there was a point other than like life sucks.
Yes. So I don't know, I get very confused by books like that, so that's my safe answer.
Yeah, but I owned it. Like I had got it because people loved it, and I never read it, and then you read it. So, but the one I would say is If You Had Been Here With Me, which we would both agree.
Oh, yeah. That one was a horrible book.
I mean, like I'm trying to understand. I feel like maybe it's kind of like in the phase when you're like a preteen and you're like, I love John Green and I love Looking for Alaska and The Fault in Our Stars. But it's
never
like,
read those books.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, I don't know. It's just like, the writing wasn't great and it was very boring, and maybe it's just because like we're not at that age. So because I know like, you know, some people who are like around that age who loved it, and like the end was so dumb. I was like, we're supposed to like this? Like
it reminds me of 1,000 Boy Kisses.
Okay, but I love that book because at least there was a romance in it, and this one they're just like I'm dating my boyfriend for 2 years, but I just really don't like him, and it went on for like 80% of the book. I'm like, I don't care.
1,000 Boy Kisses is not a romance.
No, but it at least has a romance in it.
Yeah, but I like see people say it's a romance, and those people out there who say that, fight me. I will die on that hill.
I mean, by definition, it is not a romance. But
exactly.
Okay. Biggest disappointment? I don't think we had to answer that one. We already said the books we didn't like, so.
I will say The Throne of Honor and Blood by Jay Bree.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do think that was rushed, and I think people agree.
Well, yeah, so like outside of all of the things of like when she's actually publishing that book or when she published it and everything that happened, like I don't care about that. An author owes people nothing, like when they're publishing a book. Like it'll come out when it comes out. I'm of that opinion, so I did not care that it was late. Like I would have read it when if she published it 3 months from now, you know what I mean? But I think that the editing may have been not the best, and I can overlook that for, you know, a certain amount of time. Like I can overlook that. But I think the character development and the plot of the book was extremely disappointing because how she wrote the first book.
And I feel like that's the consensus, though. Like, a lot of people are disappointed. But they have acknowledged that the editing was not there.
And that's fine. I can take the editing out of it. But when you have, like, the sole character development and the plot of the book just is, like, complete opposite of what you thought was going to happen. And I can do with plot twists, but it was, like, book one was like two separate characters. There was two separate characters, but then from book one to book two, like it didn't make sense the choices that they were making. So that's not like an editing thing. I mean, developmental editing maybe. I don't know, but I was just like really disappointed.
So now I don't know if I want to read it or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who is your favorite new author, either new to you or debut?
Ooh. So I do want to do a video sometime in July of talking about debut authors and their releases, like their first books, and like you definitely need to read them. Icebound by Marietta. That was her first book, and I was thoroughly surprised by that.
Yeah.
Thoroughly surprised.
Yeah. That was my answer in my video, and I'm really excited for her new book, which is a female bull rider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peyton Curran, that was her first book, right? But you read that last year.
It came out last year.
Yeah, but I'm excited for her new book this year. Well, no,
that comes out February
of next year.
I know.
So annoying. It's like when they get picked up and then it's like, JK, We're not going to publish for like a year and a half. And then my other, I think that was it. Yeah, I said those two.
Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. That it came out technically last year, but it got picked up and it's coming out again later this year. That was her first book. Is that a debut? Yep.
Wow.
I was very surprised by that.
I don't think I read a lot of debut authors. I'll read a lot new to me, but not their first book.
Makes sense.
Everything I've read. Okay. Newest fictional crush.
This is hard.
I mean, like, I don't get like crushes. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love them, but not like
Luther from the Spark of the Everflame, Glow of the Everflame. I do love him.
Okay.
He's the hero in that. Mm-hmm. I think I said that in my video.
Oh, did you?
That's the first one that comes to mind.
Mine was the hero from Just for the Summer.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, you know what? Lex from Serpentine Valentine. Fucking love her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Also, the guy from Powerless. Was his name Kai? I think his name was Kai.
Yeah.
I loved him.
He was okay. Oh, Dacre? What's his name?
Oh, from The Veiled Kingdom. Which you just finished. That is my answer for a separate question that we're going to get to, but so good.
Also, the hero from When the Moon Hatched. Oh my God, I'm blanking.
I was going to say I did like him too. I think I'll like him, but you like the romance is going to come into play in the next book. So,
but like the choice. Okay, listen. Okay, about When the Moon Hatched. The choices that he made at the end of the book. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Anyways, I do agree though that I don't know how to pronounce his name, but The Veiled Kingdom, I really liked him. Especially,
I think it's like, Dacre.
It was so messed up, but the last scene.
Oh, I'm pissed at him. I am like,
oh, it's so good though.
You know what vlog I watched today too? Earlier when I was eating breakfast and stuff, Rachel's weekly reading vlog. She read The Veiled Kingdom and she loved it as well. She was like, that ending.
Yeah, I mean, like it was good. Like for like the whole, you're like, okay, this is like really good. Like I like their tension. Obviously, they're feeling feelings. Things are being revealed, and then you're like, oh, he just did that.
I was so mad. I was like, how dare you? It gives me From Blood and Ash, the end of From Blood and Ash vibes.
That's so different though.
No, that reminded me of them. Like,
but it's very different.
Oh, it is different for sure. But I said it reminded me. My God.
Oh, okay. Anyways, the next question is a book that made you cry.
Ooh, I feel like I have a lot. The Women.
House of Flame and Shadow.
Oh, yep. I was going to say, I don't have a lot of books that made me like sob.
No, I don't cry reading, so.
Yeah. Usually I'll have one or two. Maybe I just haven't gotten to them yet. But funny story, I did tear up in Funny Story.
Okay.
Yeah, it just caught me off guard. I don't know what it was. Fourth Degree by Nikki Castle, just because she's an older sister and I'm an older sister. And I just related to her. I was like, oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Did you finish Forbidden King?
Yeah.
The epilogue?
It was sweet. I didn't cry. Oh my gosh.
I was sweet. Like, I didn't cry, but like my eyes were teary. I was like, oh,
they're misty.
So cute. Like, and they're all worried about him. It was really cute. Well, because he's like a character that's been growing throughout the whole series. So you like feel really bad.
Yes. Yeah, I need the single dad though. I need Beefcake's dad.
Well, that's the next book. So
I know. I'm ready.
Yeah. But no, there's nothing else. Did you cry reading Chloe Walsh?
Taming 7? No, I got misty-eyed, but.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing that's like made me. The only book that's really made me sob is House of Earth and Blood. So twice.
And Flame and Shadow. You did cry during that.
I didn't sob though. I was like, oh, and the end of Manicold. Like nothing has made me like uncontrollably.
Oh, I remember that. Didn't you read that last year though?
Yeah, but like nothing has hit like that.
Yeah, that one.
I remember, ever will.
I remember you texting me being like, I'm crying. And I was like, are you actually crying? And you were like legit sobbing.
Did you not see my video? I could not talk without crying again. I was eating breakfast the next day and I saw a TikTok and I started crying over my cereal. Like, oh my God. That is how.
Love it.
But nothing's hit that way. And I'm just like, what is the point of reading if nothing's going to hit like that? So, yeah. The most beautiful book you've bought this year?
Ooh, The Veiled Kingdom is very pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I skipped this question because I was like, I have too many fucking books.
Well, this is the one that I chose for my video because of the underneath. I think I bought the House of Earth and Blood set, like the Crescent City set 1 and 2 from.
Oh, yes.
Did I do that this year? I think I did, and those are super pretty.
I will say your covers for the Helena.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
My Brutal Prince that I got at Book Bonanza is really pretty. I do like my Holly Renee covers I got of the other series too.
Yep. I'll wait till you read those.
So pretty. I mean, they're on KU, so.
Oh, your giveaway set of the Elsie Silver covers. Those are pretty. You didn't keep them, but those are pretty.
Yeah, those are pretty. I was going to say Wild Love, but it's not like pretty. I just like it better than the other one. So
I love my pink. Oh, the pink Wild Love.
Oh, yeah, the pink pages.
PR ones.
Yes. That is super
Get the
pretty.
fuck out.
Yeah.
And I'm just praying I actually get a PR package for Wild Eyes now. Like,
Will you?
I'll just cross my fingers.
I do love this. With the.
Oh, that was hella expensive though.
Well, yeah.
Have you even read that?
Yeah. This is book 1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Our Jess Wise Cup one.
Oh, yeah, that's
really
pretty.
Me.
You see that one right there. Also, the Gianna ones, hardback.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we've gotten a lot of special editions
we have.
this year. So, and then the Mafia one that looks like Hermione fanfic.
Oh, yeah. With the pink
I feel like
cover.
it was just
but
like so much from a Polycon was so pretty.
Yeah, they did have a lot.
Yeah. I just love when they do pretty covers like that. Oh, GN Wright's going to have one in Scotland and I might get it.
Are you?
What are the books you need to read by the end of the year? This is not new releases.
Wait, books I want to read? Like, not anticipated releases?
Yeah. Just like in general.
Betrayed by Emily Henry. That's on my July TBR. I don't know.
Look at all of those Fragile Sanctuary behind you. Is that behind you in your videos now? Just like a straight line of that's fine.
It's in the corner. Yeah, you can probably see it. Did you read Throne of the Fallen?
No, but that's what I said in my video.
I think you'd like that, actually. That was a really good book. Kingdom of Claw by Demi Winters. I do want to read that one. Jade City. Not a new release, but I do want to read that. Oh, the V. Schwab book. I'm in that mood again where I want to read like different things. Of course, I made my TBR. Book? The one we bought for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to read more physical books off my shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in my video, I said Throne of the Fallen, the rest of Magnolia Parks, the rest of the Boys of Tillman, Throne of Glass.
Yeah, you do. Yep. Oh, Jesus, yes.
I got one book further than I did before.
Oh, you know what book I want to really read? Oh, I forgot that I had this downloaded through Libro FM because, you know, like I'll go. Oh, shit.
Oh.
I'll go through and like
I don't think
download.
I've done that this month yet.
Oh, you need to. Non-Love by Allie Hazelwood, but that's a new release.
Yeah.
One that came out a while ago. I think it's this book.
Oh, wait, they have good audiobooks this month.
They were okay. Iris Kelly Doesn't Date. I want to read that. I have the physical book of that.
They have the new Riley Sager.
Oh, do they? They have Not in Love. I do know that. And then they had XOXO by Christina Lee that I got.
And then the next one is new releases we can't wait to get to for the second half of the year.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a lot. BK Borson's Business Casual.
Yes.
Dishonestly Yours by Becca and Krista Ritchie.
Yes.
Cross the Line by Simone Saltani.
Yes.
I kind of want to read the new Fear Flames when it comes out in September. By Olivia Rose Darling. Because I want to see if they changed anything. I don't think they will. Because Unsteady, they didn't change. Yeah. It was. Elected Escape.
Yeah.
Playbook.
Yeah.
Oh, Asking for Trouble. Oh, The Striker. Yep. What else?
Should we be saying author names?
Oh, shit.
You're just throwing out these titles.
Delicate Escape by Catherine Cowles.
Yeah.
The Striker by Anna Huang. Playbook by Rebecca Jinchak. Did I miss one? Olivia Rose Darling. If I didn't say that.
for Trouble by Gianna Darling.
Gianna Darling. I'm hungry. I need to get something to eat after.
Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, QB's new book. I forgot the title.
Ooh, Oh, yes. I'm very excited for that. And Samantha Young's new one, which is Accidental Pregnancy. But
yeah, I don't know if I'll read that.
We'll see
Julie
how
Soto.
That goes.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that comes out in July. I do have an early copy, but like I have on my Kindle.
Yeah, I want to read like a bunch of new releases because I have all those from Berkeley, and then I have that one.
Krista and Becca Ritchie have their new one.
Yeah, Dishonestly Yours.
Oh, did you already say that?
Yeah.
You didn't say the author.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, what goals do we have for the end of the year?
To read everything all the time and do everything all the time.
It doesn't sound healthy.
No, it doesn't. What is healthy? You know, I was going to not tweet. Oh my God. Post on Threads because I don't have a Twitter. I was like, you know what? I'm not even 30 yet and I am so tired all the time. And I can't tell if it's because like I'm chronically ill, because I'm mentally ill, or because I'm just like getting older. Like I feel like I have to have an Alani a day to keep my shit up. Like a Diet Coke just doesn't do it anymore for caffeine.
I mean, does a Diet Coke ever do it for caffeine? There's like no caffeine in Diet Coke.
Not really. I think my body's just like needs like
coffee in the morning though.
Yeah, but I drink it like over 3 hours, so like the caffeine doesn't hit me.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair. But I want to post more to Reels and TikToks and like be more thoughtful about what I'm posting. If that makes sense. Like
I'm giving up on TikTok. I hate TikTok so much.
What do I think will do well? You know?
Yes. I also want to be going off that like post for Instagram because I used to just post like a picture of a random book that I'm holding. And I mean like people like it, but I want to do like be more thoughtful of like what books I'm sharing. You know what I mean?
And like it's a hard balance though between, because I saw someone like talking about this on Threads, which Threads they just complain about everything. But it's like I want to post what's popular because that will get pushed more, but I also really want to make sure I'm thoughtful about like what authors I'm posting about and like who I want to like hype and like support, and make sure like I'm giving due attention to everybody and not just like, I mean, like I knew that my special editions of Elsie's books would do really well, and it definitely did very well, but it's like everybody posts about Elsie, so like what else do I have new that I could be recommending to people? And then probably reading more that you own.
Yeah, because I do buy a lot of books, and I was going to do it like every unread book on my like physical TBR.
I would never be able to do that, ever.
I know. I only am contemplating it because now everything's spread out. I don't have things double stacked. You know what I mean? Like you have everything double or triple stacked.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I could probably do it. But I'm trying to be better, especially special editions, or get rid of special editions that I don't want to keep. Like some of my Mystic boxes that I'm just like sitting in the box because I don't want to unwrap them. But I'm like, I don't want to really sell them because I feel like no one's going to buy them. Yeah. So stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Being more conscious about it, what I buy too. Yes. Like I think I did really, that too. But I think I did really good for Book Bonanza. I'm very proud of myself.
I brought home a lot, so
yeah.
But they're all books that I want.
Yeah, you always want books though, like, but you need them. Yeah. Like I was like, your Holly Renee of the Veiled Kingdom purchase, I did that one as well because we both really like that. Yes. And it's pink and it makes sense.
And then I had to get Jennifer Hartman because she's a favorite author. Yes. And I had to get Elsie's. Yes. And I had to get Kat's. And then QB, and then I had to get the Lulu Moore one because I love her. And then I got Unsteady, which you already own. And then the new Elsie, which you bought too. Yes. And the new Brittany C. Cherry, which you bought too. Yes. And then the Sophie Lark, which I loved. And like I had to buy that because people are selling it for like over $100.
Out of all the books that I bought, I've not read. I read The Veiled Kingdom as soon as I got it. The Temporary Wife, I think I've read. I've read Wild Eyes. I've read the Rebecca Jinchuk ones I got. I have Off to the Races borrowed from Hoopla because I want to read that audiobook. Like I've read most all the books I bought besides the Brittany C. Cherry.
I have also read most of them.
Are you counting unless you count 6 Holly Renee?
Except for the Holly Renee, and then I got the Penelope Black series. And then I got Stacey Hart's, which I haven't read yet.
But hey, I'm not one to talk about like what you buy. You have the money, you spend it on what you want.
I mean, I want to also like I feel bad. I want to support them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you. Like, let me buy a book from you. You know?
Have you even read Penelope Black?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think you read anything.
I've read from all
so
of them
like,
except for the Can't Spell Treason Without Tea person. But
Rebecca Thorne. But that's a new to you author.
And that's Sapphic.
And
so I'm like, yes, please.
And it's Sapphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and like Danielle Allen, I had to buy that because I got
but you
the arc
loved
and I
it.
loved
You
it.
didn't have
yeah.
Like it makes sense.
Copy yet.
You know, I give you shit for what you buy, but like if you're out there and you buy a shit ton of books too.
But like, yeah, but like I want to
to
support Brittany. I want to support KK Allen, so I got her new one. I want to support Lily Moore, so I bought her new one. Like, this is their career. I want to support them. Is that bad?
Yeah.
No.
I just wish I was also monetarily able to support them the way that you do.
I mean, the Holly Renee was for myself, but
yeah,
I haven't read those yet. And I've only read 2 of her books. No, I've read 3 of her books. So
I've read a couple of her contemporaries. So do you have any more goals?
I mean, like, I just want to be more like, I mean, like, just think about what I'm posting and like what I think would be like more putting more creativity behind it and more like time behind what I'm posting instead of just like slapping something up and putting it up. So
YouTube or Instagram?
Both, I guess.
Oh, okay.
More so sometimes YouTube, but both Instagram. Like my post today I really liked.
Yeah. But I also get really hard on myself of like what I'm posting. It's like, do I post what I want? Do I post what other people want to see?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's both where I want to do something like really fun and creative, but like those usually take time, especially if it's like a reading vlog. And like I have so many books like they get as arcs or like book clubs come up and it's like half of my reading is already taken up by new releases and book clubs. So
I think also I was trying to figure out content wise for reading vlogs. Like, what am I going to do in July? I love posting a vlog on Sundays. I think they're really fun because I sit down and watch a ton of people's vlogs. I usually wait to watch vlogs. So I think that would also be fun to like add to that, which I've been doing that in June. But sometimes like they've been vlogs that are like, I love my When the Moon Hatched vlog. I actually had a fun time doing that. But sometimes like one book vlogs don't do well.
Yeah.
So like I just started today on Sunday, a realistic like what I read in a week. Like, come with me. I'll show you what I do. I also watch like lifestyle people and they just like film themselves putting dishes away. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. Like, stop being so harsh on myself, like thinking people are going to like judge me for what I put in a vlog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my day in the life vlog that I posted in June. You told me to do that. You're like, you're realistic. You wake up at 10 a.m. and that's okay.
Yeah. And you did it.
And I did it. And people actually liked it. Yeah. And they're like, your life's not boring. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm like, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's it.
Any more prompts?
Nope. I mean, there's like, what's your favorite video, which I did not do. What are you doing?
I'm filming for my vlog. I forgot. I was going to do B-roll, but I forgot.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hello.
No, you got to wave.
You said say hi.
Yeah, I meant wave.
No, I mean, it's like what video, there's just about videos, which I didn't actually answer in mine either. So
what are our podcast goals? We'll do that since we're talking about podcast.
Be consistent.
We've been doing pretty well. We've been struggling with it, but we've been doing well. Our newsletter has been slipping. I'm so sorry that we went 2 weeks without doing that.
It's hard because we'll get busy and like, especially if we're traveling. So sometimes we'll like slack off. And I think it was good when we went to, like to a video every other week, because you were feeling really overwhelmed. And so we were like, that's fine, because I'm not going to take on film, like editing every week for you, because then I would get overwhelmed. But like we just like getting ahead, I think we have that goal. I don't really have any like follower goals or like number goals, because this is like literally just fun and we just like sitting down and doing this. So
I'm honestly to be 100% honest, I'm surprised we get 1K views on our podcast videos. Like
I don't even like remember to check. I'm like, oh yeah, video went up. Like
I just am like, hey, we sit down and talk. We talk about shit that we do and what we read and just like two friends chatting. And honestly, I'm surprised over 1K people actually view it.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad you guys watch. I will say, like, I need to work on, like, not letting annoying comments bother me, because, like, I know people are just, like, saying things to be annoying. And I feel like we do get more than you get on just our podcast. And, like, I'll get them, and I have for a while. But, like, the things that annoy people, I'm like, just don't watch us. Like, if that's really irking you,
or
and you really
comment.
like think that, yeah.
Like, what is the purpose of saying one of those comments? What is it going to do to us? One, I'm not going to change how I talk or like what we talk about.
Well, I know. Well, like the whole point of the podcast is talking about our lives, our jobs, and books. And someone was like, "You're just bragging," and I'm like, "No, we're literally like." We're talking about our lives. Like, I don't understand like what you want from us. So
like, you're missing, if you just found off of like that one, you're missing the point of our podcast. You clearly have missed it.
I know. And so like, I'll just like screenshot it and send it to a group chat and be like, people are dumb. And they're like, they really hate you. I was like, I can't do anything without someone getting mad. Oh my God. The comments though on my Bridgerton videos are funny.
I haven't even looked. I posted that reel and people comment and they go back and forth. I'm like, I don't care.
And then they're calling me out. And I'm just like, listen, I know I have issues. Thank you. About like liking Anthony the best.
Yeah.
They're so like, they're just funny and people are just annoying. And I was like, it's just a show. Like, it's literally not real life. Like, let's not get mad.
Yeah.
But
I'm also having a hard time, and it's a goal of mine to not compare. Like, one day I get really all up. Like, yesterday I was like planning. I need to do all these cool vlogs. I need to do all these cool videos. I want to like be one of those girlies that get a lot of views. And then the other part of me was like, today I woke up and I was like, fuck it. Why am I putting unrealistic expectations on myself?
I mean, it's always hard not to compare.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done.
I'm like, is it my camera angle? Is it my lights? Is it the way I look? Is it what I talk about? Is it how I talk? Should I not be cussing as much? Probably. Like,
there's
honestly,
no answer, or else like everybody would be going viral, you know, like if there was like one easy solution to it.
And I do feel like, not that like I spread myself thin with content, but I love taking photos, and I'm getting like on Instagram, I'm getting more into the whole thing of only taking photos of the things I really want to, like being conscious about what I'm posting, not just to post something to get something up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. If
I skip a day or if I skip 3 days, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, then it's fine.
But then part of me is like, but you have to have the algorithm, and you have to post this many times and this and that. And then I'm like, I try. But then I post the same reel that gets 2,000 views on my Instagram to YouTube and on YouTube Shorts, and it gets 10K views. I'm like, what the fuck?
Or I post to Instagram and it gets 1 million views, and I post to TikTok and it gets 2,000.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you follow me on TikTok, thank you so much. But I honestly just post there to like download the reel so I can post it, like download it and post it on my reels and Shorts.
I do edit everything in TikTok.
It's easier, I've noticed, on TikTok than it is on Instagram. But
yeah, that's
my like one thing. It's like, if you see me post over there, it's not to try and like do anything. Like my fast forward of like, watch me try to get a Polycon tickets got 1K view. Tell me how it makes sense.
That was funny. Alexis was watching it. She's like, oh, Tori recorded herself. I was like, yep.
Yeah. Did you see me like, I was like doing this?
I should have, but.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to a Polycon. We didn't say that.
Oh, yep. We got tickets for Polycon 2025. Woohoo. You know, we're starting 2025 going to a signing every single month.
There's not one in January.
Not January, but starting in February. Yep.
Go us.
What's the March one we're going to?
It's either Orlando or Phoenix. I don't remember which one's which.
No, Phoenix is Phoenix is in February. It's Valentine's Day weekend.
Okay. Then Orlando's in March.
Well, if you watch on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, leave us a rating. Tell us what you thought. What the heck was that?
Did you do our emoji or no? Or is that afterwards?
Why'd you go?
Our emoji.
Oh yeah, what is our emoji? I say that and then I say, what emoji do you want?
No, normally we talk about the emoji first.
No.
Okay.
No, honey,
Go ahead.
no. Anyway, Liz, leave us a rating. Tell us what you thought. Now, okay, Queen Jessica, what emoji would you like?
I don't know. Let me look.
A crown?
No. What did we talk about? We talked about books. We talked about goals. There's nothing good for that.
My stomach is growling. Hurry up.
Oh my gosh, they have a ball of yarn. That's so cute.
We're not doing a ball of yarn. Do not leave us a ball of yarn emoji.
Leave us
a microphone emoji.
Sure. I was gonna say
which one were you gonna pick? A what?
A unicorn.
Okay, that's cute. You leave us a unicorn emoji. I'm gonna steal that for one of my videos that I'm gonna film today. Leave us a unicorn emoji if you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching.
That's my line.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our bookish life, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.